Matthew, ever since he was little, he was always the type of person to where he loved his friends. He would bend over backwards for his friends. Even if his friends would get in trouble at home or whatever the case may be, he would have them come stay here with us. I had all of his friends just staying with me. Matthew could never say no to anybody.
Okay.
Matthew was passionate about his sports. He played football and basketball growing up, but his passion was basketball. Matthew, the older he got, I guess you could say, the more he was more caring. He could never say no. I mean, just never. Someone could walk up to him and say, "Hey, can you give me a ride somewhere?" He wouldn't even ask you for gas. He would say, "I got you." And say, for instance, that's just the person he just met. And he would do that for that person. And he still did it to the day that everything happened. And Matthew, such a loving and caring person. He had a big heart. Oh my God, he would give you the shirt off his back. If he had $5, that was for you. He would just do any and everything for everybody. I had this instinct because he was supposed to be home at a certain time. And when he left home, he was like, "Mama, I see you at 12:45, gave me a kiss and did his hands with the heart like he always do and did like this, "I love you." And 12:45 came, 12:50 came, because usually what he would always do before he'd come home, text me or call me, "I'm on my way." And then before he pulls up, I'm pulling up, and I will always stand at the door waiting for him to pull up. But that night it was just weird. I didn't hear from him. I kept calling him, kept texting him. So something told me to get in my car. And which I did. I got in my car and I drove right here to the light by my house. And to the right is where I seen a whole bunch of cop cars, lights, and I see my son's car. I knew that was his car because of the way his lights are at nighttime. And I went over there and I told the police that was my son. I gave them his name. They came back and told me, yes, it was my son, that my son was shot, and that he was taken to the hospital. Whoever did this, my son did not deserve this. If it was a mistake, okay, I understand that. You took an angel. I want you to please come forward. Please talk to the police. Give them whatever information. I want justice for my son. I want answers. I'm begging you. Whoever did this, you took my baby. I lived my life for him. I'm asking you to please come forward. If you know or heard anything, if anybody said anything to you, I ask that please go to the Queen Police or go anonymous and let them know what you have heard or anything, because justice needs to be served for my son. I know it's not going to bring my son back, but I do want justice for him because he's my angel and he's everybody else's angel, and he did not deserve this.
On December 28th, 2019, at approximately 1:03 a.m., KPD officers were dispatched to the 4100 block of Stan Sluter Loop in reference to a crash. Upon arrival, officers located 19-year-old Matthew Busby inside his vehicle suffering from a gunshot wound. Matthew was transported to Baylor Scott and White, where he later succumbed to his injuries. Preliminary investigations revealed that Matthew was attending a party at a newly constructed residence with several area high school students. Witnesses told officers that an older white sedan was in the area where the crash was. KPD homicide detectives are asking anyone with any information to please contact Crime Stoppers at 254-526-TIPS or go online at bellcountycrimestoppers.com. You may also download the P3 Tips app for iOS and Android and give an anonymous tip. And remember, all information is confidential, And if your tip leads to the arrest of the person responsible, you may be eligible for a cash reward of $1,000. You can help us solve this tragic murder and bring justice for Matthew and his mother.